I'm not going to let my friends be humble. All my friends do what?
Cool shit.
All my friends do what?
Wait to finish.
All my friends do what, bro?
Cool shit.
All my friends do what?
Cool shit.
Talk your shit.
You feel me?
What are we talking about?
We don't do that. We don't do that humble. Oh, yeah, I mean, it is. Oh, word, you not going to say it? I will say it for you.
I will say it for you.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Ronn Lezama. Welcome back to the It's Ironic podcast. This episode actually ran a little bit longer than we expected, so we decided to chop it up into 2 episodes. But that's what happens when you're having a great conversation with very talented people. Part 2 of this interview is going to be posted next week. So do me a favor. In the description below, you'll see the social media for all of the guys that we interviewed. Go to their page and type Ironic on their latest post to let them know that we sent you. Peace.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Ronn Lezama. Welcome back to the It's Ironic podcast with Superlative.Sain. Say what up to the people, Sain.
What up to the people, Sain?
I don't know if the guests realize that there is a full house today.
It's a full house, no Danny Tanner. You feel me?
Sain, before we get into anything, Sain, where can the people find you, sir?
You know what, so the people them can find me on all streaming services and all social media platforms at Superlative.Sain, Superlative.Sain. On streaming services, there's no dot.
There you go. Now, also, quick question for you, right?
Yes.
Because I know the answer, and I know you know the answer, but most people don't know the answer, right? If they wanted to find this podcast, where can they find us?
Well, if you wanted to find this podcast, you can go on all streaming services. That's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean,
iHeartRadio,
YouTube, and go search up the It's Ironic podcast. That's ITSIRONNIC podcast
with Superlative.Sain.
With Superlative.Sain.
Do not forget with Superlative.Sain.
I love this nigga, man.
Now, first things first, sir. How was your week?
Man, my week was pretty good up until yesterday. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I called you a little bit earlier, gave you the news. So, as you know, as most of y'all know at this point, I work at a gym. I'm the assistant manager for a gym. I took the time off of touring and my music career and everything to build up my funds and my finances as a manager at the gym that I currently work at and work out at. Mm-hmm. And I know we've said it in the pod before where I was like, eventually I do plan on moving up to, general manager. Mm. I just didn't think that was going to be happening so soon. My current general manager basically told us yesterday, hey, deuces, my guy, I'm out of here. I found something better. And I'm like,
So you about to be the GM?
So it's going to be a little bit of time before I become the actual GM and I get paid salary as a GM, but I'm basically going to have all the responsibilities
of a GM.
Of the GM. Which is crazy because we just promoted my other ACM 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And yeah, I hope she's ready because
she don't got a choice.
She don't got a choice. You don't got a choice, Colin.
Now, real quick, I did notice that today during this week you called me and you're like, yo, during the podcast, I want to bring some friends.
Yes, I did. Earlier this week, I said, hey, I got some homies that are on tour right now because we met on tour over the last couple of years. My guy, Cloud, he is a phenomenal producer, engineer. Actually, I think he's just an engineer. Do you produce as well?
I do.
Okay, yeah. So my guy, Cloud, he's a phenomenal producer and engineer and music artist as well, songwriter, vocalist, and just overall, just really great guy.
He does those things.
Yeah, outside of just the music and the artist world of everything, he does a lot for a lot of people that goes unspoken. Mm-hmm. As you know, I went to Europe earlier this year. Yeah. I was born there. Yeah. Have never been back since I was born. Right. I was born in the UK, born in England, and it was because of Cloud that I was even able to go back. And go.
So it's because of you why he had that amazing baguette.
Yeah.
I can't get over that.
Yeah, exactly. We spoke about, yeah. So my boy Cloud, he is, like I said, a phenomenal engineer and producer, and he decided that, you know, I want to take the music artist shit like a lot more seriously, and I want people to take me more seriously as a music artist. And he has been killing it. He has the funds, he has the resources, he has the know-how,
He has the talent.
He has the connection. So he's been putting in the work, putting in the footwork.
Weird, not to be weird, but I'm like, he looked pretty clean.
Nah, he a fly ass nigga, bro.
He got that all
like,
right now.
There's stories that me, because Cloud and I have been on tour. Like each of these individuals that we have up here today I've been on tour with them. Like I met them on tour, but I've been on tour with Cloud the longest.
Okay.
Like Cloud and I have lived in the same like B&Bs and same like areas for months at a time at certain points.
Oh, so it's you. All right. So I want y'all to know it's because of him why me and Sain ain't started this podcast sooner.
No, high key.
Sain was high key on tour.
High key. I was on tour
mad long.
killing shit. It wasn't even him. He was just happened to be on those tours.
Copy.
But I also have my boy JayDoce up here. You know, I met Jay on tour. Jay's also a phenomenal artist, phenomenal rapper. I also got my dog, my twin Sauce Baby. We done been overseas together. We done been in different countries together, different cities together. This man is like the Spanish me when it comes to like energy, when it comes to performing, bro. No funny shit. You've seen me perform. This nigga got energy. So big shout outs to all three of these guys. We got JayDoce right here, Sauce Baby in the middle, Cloud Ray to the left. These are my guys. Big shout outs to them. Big shout outs to them. Clap, 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 y'all.
Big tune, man.
And, you know, not to slight them at all because, you know, they are also here in the room with us. We got Gio right here. He's the tour manager for them. And then we got Eddie in the cut. I believe you are the video guy for JayDoce or for Sauce Baby?
That's my producer.
That's your producer.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We got Eddie over here. He's the producer for JayDoce. So, you know, we got a full house, like we said. Not to mention, I know I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry.
Fine.
I'm
do your
introducing
thing.
the
You
gang.
in your bag.
I'm in my
It's almost
bag
as if
right
you know
now.
how to be a podcast host. Oh my God.
I does this. Also, we have the phenomenal producer, the phenomenal engineer extraordinaire, JayDoce. Say what up to the people.
Say what up to the people, Jules.
What's going on here?
Nah. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. He got to do the voice.
You got to do the voice.
Got to do the voice.
All right. What's going on here?
You know, at this point, you got to do the sexy voice every week.
At this point, they're looking for it.
I mean, they looking for the sexy voice. If you don't do it, you slacking on the people, bro. And then also, last but obviously, certainly not least, we have my beautiful sis in the cut. We have Desi Creates. Destiny, what up, sis?
What up?
Yeah. She's doing the behind the scenes.
What's going on?
Yeah, she got the cam on deck. She doing the behind the scenes photos. Shout out to my bro DeJour, Ron's nephew. He could not be here for today's episode.
He's actually working being grown folk,
He's being grown, making that breach.
I called him, right? I was like, yo, you pull up to the pod today? He was like, yo, I don't even know. So like, I had to do overtime. I was like,
overtime.
Heard
you money bags. Let me hold $1.
Right. Now, before we get into anything else, the people need to know, where can they find you, sir?
Yes, sir. Listen. My name's JayDoce. That's JDOCE. Spanish for 12, but don't get it twisted. Fuck 12, baby. Listen, y'all find me all social media platforms. That's JayDoce, like I just said. Every social media got it besides TikTok. I got a dot between Jay and Doce. So make sure y'all tap in with the boy. Come see me. Also, company, Jack Soul Productions. That's JAX, the word soul. Come see what we do over there. We do amazing work.
It's almost like he does that too.
Almost as if he does this.
Shit.
All right, sir, where can the people find you?
I'm gonna have to revive myself so I can let them know. So for those of y'all looking wherever y'all at, y'all can find me anywhere, everywhere, all time, all day. Sauce.baby, 3 Ys. You know me. Extra as hell. Extra as a mother.
You weren't kidding. This is you.
But I'm not.
I told you.
I didn't do like saying is I didn't add a little. I didn't take the dot out of my platform. So on platforms, you can still grab the dot.
I got the dot. Only on socials though. Only on socials.
And now, sir, where can the people find you?
Yeah, you know what's going on. It's your boy Cloud Ray.
the Vibe Visionary. You can find me on all socials at Cloud Ray Music. You could search me on Google too. Cloud Ray Music.
Man said Google me.
Yeah.
Google me. I'm not gonna hold you.
That's a flex.
Back in the day, right? The first time I Googled myself and I came up Ronn Lezama, I was like, oh, I made it. I'm here now.
I ain't gonna lie.
I walked a little bit taller that day.
Yeah.
Nobody talked to me.
I can't Google my government name because a white man from England comes up.
Oh,
My government name. But if you Google Superlative.Sain,
talk that dog.
I got pages, nigga.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Come on.
Here we go.
I got pages.
True.
Talk to them, Ron.
So now, how we usually run these episodes, right? We usually do a one gotta go. All right.
Actually, before we do that, we didn't even talk about your week, bro. Let's not act like you don't exist. We didn't talk about your week.
I'm not gonna hold you. I had a long week, bro.
I know you tired right now.
Bro, I hopped in the shower 2 days ago, right?
Dirty.
I hopped in the shower. That's what I'm supposed to do.
2 days ago is wicked.
The last time?
That was the last
This not, we're not doing this. We're not doing this today. 2 days ago when I had hopped in the shower and I noticed, I was like, yo, this water kind of cold. Now, mind you, remember I just told y'all that my boiler went out.
Yeah.
Right? So I gotta go pay hella bread to get that fixed.
Mm-hmm.
I go downstairs and I notice that my hot water heater ain't hot water heatering. Bro, for the past 3 days, I've been showering in brick cold water with no heat in the crib.
Listen.
Bro, when I tell you, this homeowner shit is not it, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy because it's crazy. I told Abby, I was like, yeah, I bought Ron some food today because he was telling me that he needed some bread.
Yeah.
And she's like, Mr. IT, Mr. got the big job with the
hate people
smart
like that,
lights and
bro.
the smart switch and the this, that. Mr. got a house. I was like, He got big boy bills.
Bro,
He
that's
got
what
a
I'm
mortgage.
saying. I'm like, yo.
He got a mortgage.
When I tell you, like, when I look at my paycheck, I'm like, I made it. I'm Warren Buffett at this point.
And then you see your bills and you're like,
Oh, I will be here next week. I will come here.
I'm coming
back
into
in
work next week. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I called, first of all, I called the people who who manage the boiler, right? Like who have the insurance with the boiler or whatever, right? And she was like, oh yeah, your warranty expired like 2 years ago.
How? Nigga, I just got the house.
Hey, so them scam calls was actually real. They said
We've been trying to tell you about
the house 2 years ago.
Planning to call whole time,
Bro.
working out for you.
Yeah.
Yo.
Bro, when I tell you, son, so like I was on the phone with her for an hour. Sain called me. He's like, yo, I need you to call me back. I'm dealing with something right now. I need you to call me back. And when I tell you I didn't call this man back for like 3-4 hours because I'm on the phone with the company.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to them. Fine. They finally pick up. I'm talking to them. Shorty was like, oh, I need you to push this button, press that button, click this, do that. I'm like, I'm about to blow this house up. Like, what is happening? So we talking. And she was like, oh, yeah. All right. There's nothing else we can do. You're going to have to go hire a plumber.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, so then what was the point? Like, if you look at the boiler,
I didn't need to do all of that.
It got your number all over. Don't call nobody else but me. Call me first.
So you want us to reach out to the middleman? Is that the object of the game? Like,
but like, what was the point of that, bro? Bro, when I tell you I was so mad, bro. So I was on the phone with Sain this morning. And I'm like, yo, I'm about to pull up to my mom's crib and go over there and shower. I can't do another freezing cold shower.
Yeah, when you told me that, I was just like, so you mean to tell me you ain't never showered in cold water, nigga? You don't remember the struggle, nigga?
But my thing
you
is,
done got rich and switched? Like,
but my thing is, bro, like, I'm not gonna hold you. It's like, I work very hard so I don't have to do this no more, bro.
I felt that. I felt that 100.
You know what I'm saying? So before we even get into the one gotta go, right? Like, I just rambled on about how my week was. Clearly, I had a long week. But the three of y'all, clearly y'all work together.
They've been on tour for the last week.
Talk to me about y'all tour. I want to hear about this tour.
Mr. Ray.
take it away.
Mr. Hold on. Let me make sure the mic,
so they can hear me, right?
You feel me?
So yeah, I mean, this tour has been amazing. We pretty much started this tour for visibility, right? We want to connect with people, connect with audiences. Sure. We threw in a few performance opportunities. And man, when I tell you, we've been traveling all through New Jersey, all through New York, touching down. Yeah, shout out to Jersey, shout out to Big New York, the Big Apple. All right, yeah.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying?
that jersey.
I just want to
I got nothing. You got it.
I'm sorry.
You got it.
That was a continuation from last week. Joyzy.
Yo, yeah. We've been traveling around, making moves, touching down wherever we can, and just doing tour things, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we all been staying in the tour house, so you know how that life is, just crazy.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? We all got to get up on time and get out the door, go somewhere.
That's one thing I'm not gonna hold you because I do more. I've done more acting than music.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, them call sheets, they don't play. When they say I need you here at 5 o'clock in the morning, guess where you're going to be at 5 o'clock? You want to get paid? Guess where you're going to be at 5 o'clock?
4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Outside in the brick.
First of all, what's it saying? On time is late. Early is on time.
Yeah, early is on time. On time is late.
Is late, yeah. And late is unacceptable.
Yeah, late is unacceptable.
You better bring yourself there, bro.
Facts.
Yeah.
You come late, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
They said, who are you again?
Right. Yeah. And the thing is like there are 1,000 people waiting for you to slip up.
Yeah.
So it's like as soon as you I'm sorry, we're gonna go in a different direction. All of a sudden, he's like 4 other dudes who look more like you than you do.
Yeah.
Who ready to take your spot.
Like they were made in the lab.
Yeah.
Like, you're not real.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
You're right.
You see all your doppelgangers all in 1 second.
Yeah.
Bro, so I remember I was on the show The Last OG, right?
Uh-huh.
And
You were?
Yeah.
Like you were.
Bro, I don't even want to talk about it because I purposefully placed myself, made sure I was in a position for 2 different scenes that the camera was going to pick me up. The first camera is sitting right there. I'm looking at it. The camera's looking at me. I'm like, I'm here. I know I'm on camera. I'm making the episode. What I didn't realize is that there was a big fern right in front. And, you remember in Monsters Inc?
And you're right behind it.
And I'm right behind the fern, bro.
Like that SpongeBob episode, he right in the corner this big,
bro.
pointing yourself out.
Son, so I'm hot, right? I'm looking at the episode and I'm tight. Cause it's you can see my shoulder, you can see my arm flaps out, but you can't see me. So I'm sick. So then the next scene, right?
Fern.
Yeah. I want to say her name is Jo Marie Payton. She's the lady who plays Tracy Morgan's mom in the show.
Uh-huh.
Because it was a Mother's Day episode. So she's on camera. So the camera's panning. And as the camera's panning around, I was like, all right, I know I'm on the shot now. Because I'm sitting off to the offset from her. So I'm like, I know I'm good. So I get to the end of the episode and it's the closing credits. And as the camera pans, just before the camera gets to me, cuts off.
Yo, get the
I was so mad, bro.
That one was on purpose.
Bro.
I know what you were doing.
They were the first trying to get back in the shot.
I was like, I took all the stage direction. I did exactly because I didn't want to gas it. And then they're like, let me Photoshop him out or edit him out.
Photoshop him out is wicked.
Son, they didn't do all that. They just canceled. The camera stops. I feel like he lined up. And as soon as you got to my shoulder, he cut it. Bro, when I tell you I was so hot, son, I got paid for the day.
That's tough.
I mean, hey, that's better than nothing.
Yeah, right.
But I did not make the episode. I didn't really make the episode. It's
the plane got more exposure. That's crazy.
Somebody look at that plane and be like, damn, where'd they get that at?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a really nice fern.
Bro, when I tell you because both times, both seats that I was sitting in, I was like, I am on this camera. And I try to play it off okay, yeah, you want me to sit up front? Yeah, sure. If you sure that's what you want me to do? They were like, yeah, sure. It doesn't matter. Fern.
Yeah. We gonna go on IMDb and see Fern under your name.
They're like,
the Fern got more credits than I do.
Ronn Lezama played the Fern.
By Fern, right. Bro, I was so upset, bro. I was so upset.
It's like when you were in elementary school, you playing the tree in the class play and stuff.
Yeah. Just standing there, just...
Damn, son, you played a tree.
Yeah, bro. I didn't even play the tree. The tree was in front of me.
The tree played you, nigga.
The tree played me. Word. But yeah, man. So go ahead, tell me about how y'all met, how y'all got to this. How did this happen? How did y'all get together?
Yeah, I mean, I met Source Baby on tour through Sain, actually. I saw him perform. Yeah, the boy that
Sain is low-key the plug.
Yo, for real.
Sain is the plug.
Man.
Sain's the plug.
I've been trying to tell people.
He's the what's the other shit? The adapter. You got the little 10-foot adapter. That's this man right here.
That's Sain.
Really, so shout out to Sain. He really the one who connected us for real.
Yeah.
And then I got to see him perform, and just like Sain, he's a phenomenal performer.
Mhm.
So, it was no doubt about it to reach out to say, hey, we're putting a tour together. I want you on board.
I was blessed, man.
Yeah, man. And then I met Jay the same way. I was on tour. I was in LA.
No, it was Berkeley or Oakland.
Oh, it was in Oakland. That's right. Yeah, we went all the way. That was right after Arizona, where we crashed out in the van. 8-hour drive.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah. Cloud and I got stories. We got stories about them tours. I got a question for you after you.
Okay.
And it relates to that.
Yeah. So I had met him in Oakland originally, and I got to see him perform on the stage. And first of all, this man, he what pulled me in. He has a song called Hisoka. And
Is he singer?
He has a song called Hisoka.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you don't know nothing about that. You fake anime weeb. Hold on. Do you know what anime that's from?
I thought he said soca, which is a Trinidadian.
No, I feel you.
Music
I feel
genre.
you. I said what I said. You know what anime that's from? I'm literally pointing at
He's
it.
making fun of the fact that
I'm literally pointing at it.
And I'm scared to say.
I'm literally pointing at
I
it.
feel like I know. That's Gong, right? Gone.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
gone, yeah. But what anime is it?
I don't want to answer that.
Oh,
He said, I plead the
damn.
I'll go to plead the
brother, I
fifth.
need
Damn.
Hunters like
That's a nice shirt he got
Hunter?
there.
Yeah, I need to
That's
get
Hunter
your,
Hunter?
Yeah, I need to get your hunters like
I should have said it. I'm not gonna hold.
that.
All right, fine. I'll take the L. 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 I said his name. So the thing is, like, you guys wouldn't know, but I really got into anime. I want to say like 4 years now.
No, I
5
actually
years
did know
now.
that.
Huh?
I actually did know that.
Oh,
Got into anime 4 years ago. I knew all about that.
yeah. See. That was good.
I know everything about your anime journey, bro.
Perfect.
Yeah.
See, see, I appreciate that.
But inform them.
All right, so for y'all who don't know, I mean, I'm not talking to you right now, but for y'all, right? So I got into anime like really after undergrad, right? So like I used to hang out with these guys, undergrad, and they were super big into anime. I not so much. You know what I'm saying? Like I would watch certain shows. I would watch like more mainstream stuff. Pokemon, Monster Rancher, Yu-Gi-Oh, you know what I mean? Dragon Ball. But like the more niche, more mainstream, like
Bleach.
Bleach,
Like that.
I have a fire.
Inuyasha.
Inuyasha is a classic.
Mm-hmm.
I can respect it. I can respect the classics.
You got it.
I can respect the classics.
Got it.
But yeah,
So who's that?
that's Sailor Moon.
Oh, I. Okay, had to make sure you know.
Like, yeah. She's from Card Captors. No, I'm playing. I am joking. That was a joke. I did the same thing. He had on some Demon Slayer Crocs. And I was like, oh, that's Naruto. When you see his face, oh.
That's the quickest way to get any anime person angry.
Like, bro, when I tell you I was about to crash out on him, bro, I was like, yo,
Like
what
literally,
the
he full fist up and everything. Actually, shout out to our Patreon. That clip is actually on our Patreon.
It is on our Patreon. The whole clip.
The whole
not,
clip.
Not just the YouTube
BTS.
short.
But yeah, so because of that, every time any anime thing comes up, he always G-checks me to make sure.
Oh,
like, I'm
absolutely.
studying.
I'm going to always G-check
That's
because
fine.
you told me you were going to study.
Yes,
I need to
yes.
make sure you're on your shit, sir.
Yes. I respect. And like I said, son, I'm not gonna hold you, and there's no way I can prove it now. But it's like I knew it. I should have said it. But like when I'm like, I'm not about to make myself look stupid on camera.
Trust your facts, Jay. Trust your intuition. This Jay, not that Jay. I'm gonna say it every time.
He was thinking it though. I could tell.
Yeah,
that was my intuition.
See, it's the two J's.
It's a J intuition.
Yeah.
To that.
You feel me?
Jay intuition. I like that.
Facts. So, Cloud. So, is this your first? Let me ask this question first. This is the first tour that you've put together, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
On this
Is
level,
this
right?
Is this the first tour that you've attempted to put together?
I would say in this capacity, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now,
He bringing skeletons out the closet.
He's definitely going somewhere with this.
so you and I've actually Google actually showed me that you and I have known each other now for probably going on like 2 years. Probably going on like 2 years now. Probably a little bit. Probably like going on like 2 years.
So lit.
Right? It's crazy.
Yo.
Google pointed that out.
Right.
I didn't even peep. And we were on tour via a specific person.
Yeah.
We protect names on this pod unless it's a Patreon episode and we don't care. But I'm just being honest. But we protect names on this pod.
Okay.
But we met on tour via a certain person. Now, how would you compare your tour to said person's tour?
Before you answer, is that the crazy wild story that I heard?
Probably one of them.
Okay.
One of them.
There were a lot of them.
There were plenty of crazy wild stories.
Does this come from one of the same?
That's why we say,
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why we don't talk ill of certain names.
No.
We don't like to say certain names because we always feel that because we have a platform here and the person's not here to defend themselves, it kind of, in my opinion, looks like bullying.
And but then not only that, not to cut you off, bro, I'm so sorry. But not only that, to say that, if it wasn't for said people, we wouldn't have met.
That's much respect.
Like we probably would have met somewhere down the line, but we wouldn't have. Yeah, it would have been probably further. We wouldn't have met at this capacity. We wouldn't have been able to build the bonds that we've built over the time. Exactly. I definitely wouldn't have met you. No funny.
And hey, I just want to say too, like through all of the adventures is what I call them.
Yes, definitely adventures.
Again, I'm very grateful that I had the opportunity to do
absolutely
with you and all of the experiences that I had with this person because they provided a lot of great experience for me in this industry, on the road, and also like taught me a lot about what not to do.
Absolutely.
And that's all a learning thing, not to put the next person down, but just to say like, hey, I see what you're trying to do, but I know I'm not going to do this for myself. I can do this
a different way
and really do it well so that it doesn't fumble in certain ways.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah. So how would you, aside from what you just explained, how would you differentiate this tour currently that you are on, that you've put together yourself, that you've curated? How would you differentiate this from those tours in the past?
Well,
because Josh has also been on some of those tours.
Wow. Okay, so you have the experience too.
Yes.
Yes, he does.
We all got
That looks said it all, man.
Some stories.
I feel like the difference between what I'm doing and the tours that I was on has to be the level of quality and all of the opportunities that we're getting on this tour. I think, and you guys can vouch for this as well.
I'm not vouching for anything, bro.
The truth is revealed.
Honestly, I never really messed with you. I don't even like it.
I don't even know you. Who am I sitting next to? Nah. But for real, I think
they said, to be honest, you suck, bro.
Give it up.
Give it up. He said, "Wow, we're getting pretty hot in here."
But I think Cloud hit it on the nose. I think the things that he said is just more the way that he orchestrated it versus the things that we've all kind of experienced.
Yeah,
said people. Again, like you said,
even outside of said person, even if we're talking about let's just say for acronym purposes, BTM.
All right.
I mean, bro, why I'm inside your do-rag right
bro,
now.
you feel me, bro? Like, even if we're talking BTM, like, bro, even if we're not talking about other, if we're talking about BTM, if we want to put other to the side and just strictly talk about BTM.
Yeah.
All right.
Very different.
Right.
Very different.
It's been
very different. I can tell.
Yeah.
The easiest way to make it align is those are you feel like you treated like a stepchild in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cares versus something as the organization that Cloud put together. It's you really feel like you on tour. We even got Gio, bro. I gotta say it.
Yo, shout out to Gio.
Shout out to Gio.
Yes.
Shout out to Gio, bro.
When I gotta hit the bathroom real quick, I'll be brushing my teeth and he's like, 5 more minutes, Sauce. Come on, man. You gotta get out. We gotta make it to the car. We have to get to the location. I'm like, I know, man. I'm like, I'm going. Let me brush my teeth.
Yeah.
But, it's the sense of urgency and the organization of everything. Yeah. Being able to tap with a lot of people, come back to my dog right here, meet some more great people along the way.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's definitely been more of a what tour should be versus, come out to this state, perform, and go the fuck home. Like,
not for nothing. Even in shit, yo. I really hope we can clip that.
What happened?
As soon as Sauce finished, Cloud said, oop. Cloud said, and now oop. Nah, but no funny, like it's a certain level of respect when it's like, yo, come out to these states, but not only just come out to this state, do this one show, and then go home.
Yeah. Because
at the end of the like, let's go even further than just this state.
We're talking passport?
This country.
We're talking passports.
This country.
Let's say you're dealing with a company that says, come out to this country, do this show, and then leave. Oh, I don't care if you don't know nobody over here.
And nobody knows you.
And nobody knows you. You need to sell these 25 to 30 tickets minimum
In a place you've never been
in a place you've never been before. You don't have an audience. I'm just going to put you on this show just because. You don't got no audience over here.
And let me guess, if you don't hit those
of course, it's a contract. It's a contractual agreement.
Now, it might be written by a third grader, but it's still a contract.
It's still a contract. You are so shady. You are so shady.
I'm just saying.
He not grimy because he dead ass. Like, it's shady, but it's true.
Well, then it's not shady. It's just super accurate.
It's accurate, but it's still like it's
damn.
It's like damn. But nah, like for real, like if you're gonna have me come out to another country, like provide me with other opportunities. Like aside, like okay, yes, states too. But if we're going even further to say, yo, come out to another country.
If I have to clear customs,
if I have to empty out my entire bag. If I have to take out everything out of my entire bag,
I gotta get some press along the way.
Like, come on, you better give me some press, bro.
I'm not going to hold you. You know, I'm very germophobic, right? I mean, not on some crazy, like not Howie Mandel, but it's like, right?
It's like
I had to fly out to Atlanta a few weeks ago, right? I signed up for Clear, you know, like
yeah, right.
That's like TSA.
That's what I want. No. Y'all gonna tell me I don't want it?
You don't fuck with Clear?
I fuck with Clear, but not to the extent that everybody says, oh yeah, you're just gonna go right through.
Yo, my dad be like,
yeah, because I still got random check. I still got random check. You can still
get random check.
Although I'm not going to hold you though. Clear is worth it just to skip the line.
Oh yeah.
Nah, for real.
Just to skip.
Bro, but sometimes that clear line be lining.
Well, I haven't hit that yet. But what pissed me off is that I'm walking through Clear, right? So they were like, oh, I'm sorry, you got to hit with a random check or whatever. And now I have to walk in an airport barefoot? Are you mad? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Oh, bro. And first of all, just because of how I fly real light. Like basketball shorts, t-shirt, Crocs. You know what I'm saying?
Crocs all day.
I don't have nothing on me. Side note, as soon as I got to Atlanta, I bust my ass and popped the band on my Croc. My brand new Croc. I was sick. The black ones. Yeah.
You gotta not be basic. Get the echoes.
It's tough though.
To be honest with you, I kind of want the Knicks ones.
You're corny for that.
That's fine.
You're corny for that.
I wasn't asking you about
the Knicks colored Crocs.
No, they're Knicks. They're literally branded Knicks. They got the Knicks logo there. All nine.
Okay.
I like how I'm looking at something because I had the same feel, but I'm like, could go hard.
No. I'm gonna be very honest with you.
Does it come with all the little pins in them too?
Yeah, it does come with pins.
Yeah, okay.
It don't match nothing in my wardrobe
Gibbets.
though.
I mean, the white one.
They're called gibbets. Not pins.
Gibbets or giblets?
Gibbets, not pins.
Gibbets.
I need to give me a pair of Crocs. I'm the only one that does.
You don't got no Crocs?
Not one pair.
I have 3 pairs of black Crocs.
Get it?
Not facts.
You have 3 pairs of the same color Crocs?
I got peach and like.
Why would I do that?
You basic bitch.
First of all, once again, going back to what we said last episode, I am a big dude. Why would I wear some cloudy
basic bitch?
I'll be there. That's fine. I don't give a flying. I do not care.
I got a great pair of Crocs. I got the Demon Slayer Crocs. I got 2 different Demon Slayer Crocs.
I love that for you.
Don't you?
I was gonna tell you, speaking of gibbets, I got me some, Kilowa I got me.
Oh, you got kilo of gibbets?
The gibbets?
Nigga, I might need to find out where you getting your gibbets from, bro.
What's the hype though?
Etsy.
Is it comfortability?
What about the Crocs?
It's like walking on a cloud.
Yeah.
To be honest,
efficiency.
to be
You gotta walk
honest,
outside.
Yeah,
Crocs
it's
in
like
sport mode is goated.
Goated.
Really?
That's what I'm saying.
Crocs in sport mode is
let me just pull my
goated.
shit. I gotta take the trash out. Goddamn. Okay, word. Let me just
pop the
right
Crocs
in.
on.
Hop right in. I walk.
How about the shower? Throw the Crocs on.
Bro,
Yeah.
you remember there was a whole period of time where I wasn't
All
wearing
he was wearing was Crocs.
all I was wearing was Crocs and slides.
Yeah.
I wasn't wearing shoes.
That's if I'm not going out like what we doing right now today is just the Crocs or the Namis. That's
Bro, to be
Dead
honest,
ass. I gotta
the
get a pair of
only reason why
Namis.
he's not in Crocs right now for this interview that we're doing is because it's cold outside. Or he would have had on Crocs. Actually,
Yeah.
no, because
Not warm.
the episode where I called your Demon Slayer Croc, that was recorded December.
Yep.
So it's just that it's really cold now. So it's like, nah, I'm not wearing Crocs.
Once it starts
Big
getting
holes
cold.
in them.
Yeah.
Once it starts getting cold, but I also got the ones with the fur inside, so the holes don't matter.
Those go hard.
What color?
Yeah, I got those are my gray ones. Those are my gray ones. I lost all my gibbets for those. I was so sad,
Damn.
and I lost most of my gibbets for my Demon Slayer ones. Also so sad.
I am toying with the idea because I saw somebody do it on TikTok and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. To put crazy glue on the inside of the
That's
gibbet.
also a really good idea. You will never lose your gibbets.
Yeah,
You
right.
will
Because
never
bro,
lose
I'm
your
not gonna
gibbets.
hold you. I had some I had a bunch of real pro black. Like it had Tupac. It had like a dude with a crown.
That's hard.
Black Lives Matter. Like it had a
Basquiat crown?
whole. It was a Basquiat one.
Hip-hop type.
Yeah, a real hip hop black gibbets, and I've lost. I think all but two. I still got my Pac one. I got three. My Pac one, my Biggie one, and the Black King one.
You really are blackity black. I love that for you.
And I stand 10 toes on that, bro.
And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black,
I'm
y'all.
keeping it a buck.
Blickety black. And I'm
keeping it a
black, y'all.
buck.
And I'm blickety black, black.
People act like, oh, you're not supposed to be proud of
No,
your
no,
ethnicity.
no. Absolutely.
No, I know you.
Come on now.
I know you.
I'm a
But
proud
saying-
ass Jamaican.
But I tell people all the time, I'm like, yo, I am black as hell. I take that. I wear that as a badge of pride. You know what I'm saying?
Now let me ask you, what generation American are you? Because I know you're Trini. I know you're Trini to the bone. Trini passe.
Technically, I'm not even sure how I would classify myself because I was born in Trinidad,
Okay.
but I've lived in this country longer than all of you.
Oh, I mean,
I
obviously.
moved here
you're
when
older than all
but
of
I
us.
moved here very, very young.
You're also
I learned-
older.
That's the point.
I know. Go ahead. At least once in the episode, I got to point it out.
But yeah, right. So I guess I am still my kids will be first generation American.
Okay.
Just because I was born in Trinidad.
So what year did your parents move to America? If you know.
I think my father moved here in 87. 88 was me. And then my mother moved here in 89.
Okay. Because my dad moved here, I want to say in 91. And then my mom moved here at the end of 92, going into 93, because I was born 92 in England.
Okay.
Spend the year in England.
Same.
And then moved to Jamaica briefly and then moved to America.
So I was born in Trinidad in 86.
Yeah.
I spent a year and change there
Mhm.
in September. So a year and say a half.
Mhm.
And then my dad brought me here.
Mhm.
And then my mom came. My mother was already living in England at the time.
Mhm. What is with Caribbeans and living in England?
Because
bro?
England. Ooh, she's gonna kill me for saying that.
Damn. Fuck. Don't you dare continue that sentence.
Oh,
Don't you dare. Your mom is a patron. Don't you dare continue that
my
sentence.
mom is gonna. I gotta mute that. But
Yeah.
But-
Your mom is a patron, bro. Don't you dare. We're
My
gonna lose a
mom-
patron.
lose a patron. You about to lose a co-host. My mom's gonna kill me. Right? But the
He's
reason.
still gonna be subscribed just with you now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Ooh, continue.
So, my mom left Trinidad not long after I was born because she was doing some stuff in school still.
Mhm.
She was in college. I think she was going for her post-bachelor's.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. This is before me, right? So she went to England and my dad moved to Canada and then to United States with me. So I lived in Canada briefly for a few weeks, maybe a couple months, and then I came to United States.
Been around.
I've been around.
Yeah.
Heard you, Pac.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Nigga got the moves.
But yeah. So
yeah,
yeah.
bro.
So because of that, I would say, I mean, I've always considered myself American, and like I'm properly here legally, and all that good stuff or whatever. But you got to say that now.
Yeah.
You got to.
But yeah, so
be like another one to add to the list.
right. So because of that, I think I will say that I don't know how I would quantify that. Do I count as
No, you're first American raised. First generation American raised.
But the thing
because
is,
none of your family was born in America before you.
Yeah.
So
but
you're
the thing
first
is
generation
like I've
American
always
raised.
been a hybrid. Like some people would say that I'm not American because I was born in Trinidad.
You're not.
But then my Trinidadian family was like, well,
you're
a
American
Yankee
because you were raised-
You grew up in America.
What that-
so it's like on the technicality.
Yeah.
I felt that.
Yeah.
But you had to get your citizenship, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are not a natural born American.
Right.
You are
So,
an American
by paper-
raised. By paper, you're not a natural born American.
I'm a naturalized.
You're a
American.
naturalized American.
Yeah,
Boom.
yeah,
That's the word. That's the
Yeah,
terminology
yeah,
for it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get into some interviewee questions
Okay.
before we hit that one's
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
go.
go. Do your
Before
thing,
we get
brother.
back to the meat and potatoes of our pod and what we do and what we does, let's get these interviews cracking.
Okay.
I'm not gang affiliated. So my guys, I'm gonna ask you all the same questions. You guys can take your turns in answering. I'm just gonna ask you just like a series of questions. So what got you guys into music, and how long have you guys been making and creating music?
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. You want to go ahead? Go ahead.
Yeah. So, man, it's like growing up, I was in the Bay Area, born and raised Bay Area, right? So, just the culture, the scene out there, everything like that. I was Oakland for, a good majority of my time. And, now I'm in San Francisco, right? So just seeing that whole vibrance of culture, seeing that whole like hodgepodge, just like people getting together, forming a new sound on top of the hyphy movement. Like I was growing up as the hyphy movement was popping off. So like that shit was like, okay, word, we outside, right? But I was 6, so like, granted. But I just always knew how that made me feel. And I wanted to do something about it, but I just never really knew how to get into it, right? Well, flash forward, we in 2020 now, we all in the house, right? And, I'm in the house and I'm in the house bored. And
I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored.
In the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Yeah. So anyway, I meet my boy, Gio, Vonnie over there. We start linking up, he at random, he just posts a beat on his story. And I'm like, yo, you make beats, right? And he's like, I feel like you write music. And I'm like, intuition's right. Like, let's link. Let's see what goes on. So, we just go through the thing, and then shout out my boy ADP too. We went to high school together. So we go way back, we like day ones. And, the more we started doing it, the Eddie and I, we connected a few times. We hopped in, did our thing. And, next thing we know, here we are. And this is the journey. This is where it's taking us. So about 4 years of actually recording. And I would say, like, realistically, I would say probably about like a year, 2 years of just like out touring and things alike. So, yeah.
That's fire. That's fire. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. That's the journey, bro. That's the journey.
Cloud.
And my dog Cloud.
You know the
Cloud
vibe,
Rizzy.
man. I just be chilling. Now I'm playing.
Don't piss me off. This nigga finna piss me off.
So, I knew that
Facts, sources.
It's getting shit. Yo, I can't. I knew from a really young age that I wanted to be involved in music. And I think that it set me apart from the kids that were around me at the time I was growing up. I was about 8 years old. I was in elementary school, and my habitual routine would be to stay indoors while everyone else went out for recess to play hopscotch and kickball or whatever.
Hopscotch is crazy.
It's crazy. But, that's elementary kids. Like,
Wait, what city are you from?
Old Bridge, New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
maybe that's why they was playing hopscotch.
Yeah.
Nigga, when I was a
Nah.
kid,
Yeah, nah.
we was playing manhunt.
We were playing Scully.
Manhunt.
We was playing Scully.
In Jersey, even Jersey and New York, we were playing Scully.
No, y'all want
Yeah,
to
so-
y'all want to really talk about it being young? Instead of playing dodgeball, we used to take yellow pages, rip them in half so they weren't that heavy, put them on the start line.
Wait a minute.
Yellow pages, bro.
Y'all were ripping yellow pages in half?
Yellow
Oh, that's
pages
crazy.
in half as kids and then setting them up on the
What
line.
kind of Arnold
Set
Schwarzenegger kids are y'all?
Bro, I swear to God,
You
we
just
set
ripped-
mulch up on the line sometimes, run, grab them, and they would have mulch that was like frisbees. Be chucking it at niggas, and you get like mulch in your eye, and be like, ah.
Wait, where you from?
What did the kids be very
You from Jersey too?
I was born in New York.
Okay.
Lived a little in Jersey until I turned 3, and
Okay.
then we packed it up and took it to Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Florida.
Oh, okay, that's why. That's Florida. That's Florida.
That's
energy.
big
That makes
Florida
sense.
energy.
That makes sense.
Just in mulch in your eye.
That mulch in your eye is Florida as fuck.
Thankfully, I never got mulch in my eye, but you know, if you had that little, you got the nice wrist,
My man.
like right in somebody's face.
Wow.
These were like crazy, bro.
That's wild.
Florida going Florida.
Yeah.
Florida going Florida. That's a
But the
fact.
thing was,
I'm looking at this nigga
a
like,
lot of
what the
people in
fuck?
Florida wouldn't let you do the regular things. We try to play kickball. We try to do regular dodgeball, and then every time it hit somebody's garage or their door, woo, they call the cops. We lived in a really nice neighborhood, so cops would be there in like 30
That
seconds.
sucks.
Try to be like strong arm us. Oh, you want to go down? You want to go down? And we'd be like, we're playing dodgeball.
Yeah.
So it translated to
bro.
yellow pages and mulch.
For playing dodgeball with a yellow pages book. Maybe
Actually,
that's
yeah, now that I
why.
think about it, yeah.
Yeah.
I call the cops on you too.
I'm calling the cops, bro.
Wait, like somebody just hit somebody else with a thesaurus. A few like,
They go hit with the thesaurus, learn all new words, bro.
yeah.
I know where that nigga lives.
You're like, wait, actually, now that I think about it, I need a lawyer.
Yeah, right.
You know, I could find that in the yellow pages that they threw at my
Big
door.
those telephone
Bro,
books were?
that's why I had to interrupt the story real quick. Like,
Bro,
bro, yellow pages, ripping elementary school, ripping a yellow. All right, Cloud, continue.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have all that. Okay, this is like a predominantly white town full of white people, so I didn't really have all of that craziness happening.
Ripping
But,
yellow pages and shit.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm sorry. Don't put nothing on a race. That was Florida. I don't care what race that was. That was Florida.
That's over here.
My brother used to ride bicycles into the pool, and me and my brother would look at them and be like, all right, now that I can't get.
He said, even I'm not that Florida.
Bikes and rollerblades into the pool. Like, my man's on a
That's
Peloton in the water. Like,
Nah.
bro, what are you
Yo.
doing?
Yeah, that's definitely some real Florida shit.
Yeah, right.
Shit.
So,
For sure.
but yeah, I mean, again, I was indoors writing. I wasn't doing, a thesaurus kickball or nothing like whatever the other kids was doing outside. I was inside writing lyrics to the songs that I heard on the radio. And eventually I wanted to get involved with more musical activities in school. I didn't have many opportunities because I didn't really do well in school.
Mhm.
But by the time I turned 16, I decided that once I got out of high school, I wanted to go right into school for music,
Yeah.
learn about the industry, because as an artist, I didn't want to jump into a studio setting and not know how to
Know
communicate.
how to
Right.
operate.
Right. I knew what I wanted.
Right.
I just didn't know how to communicate it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to go in there and sound
And you don't know what you don't know.
uneducated.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't want to
Right.
exactly allow myself to be taken advantage of in that capacity because it was my art,
Right.
So leaving, high school, I got into school. Shout out to iTech Audio in Clifton. Wilkes Figueroa taught me like everything I know: production, songwriting, audio engineering, music business, music theory. So, after that, I got my first job in a studio and I took off from there. I had plenty of opportunities to work with a lot of major people. And, when I felt like I reached the capacity to branch away from that and take my artistry seriously, that's what I did. I pushed forward into my art as Cloud Ray.
Mm-hmm.
So
I love that.
thank
I
you.
love that. That's fire. Yeah.
That's been my journey. That's where I'm at.
And
No.
sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say, what about you, Florida?
I'm not gonna lie, Sauce. That's your name from now on. That's your name from now on, Florida.
Look, for me, I don't know. Same thing as how Cloud was saying, it goes way back. It goes back to when I was 7. When I was real little, I used to always find comfort and excitement rather than, again, we would be throwing mulch outside. We'd be having yellow pages and white pages, dodgeball. But when I wasn't out in the mix, I'd be in the crib. I would be in my parents' room. They had this little TV in the top corner. And I just watch music videos all day on Yahoo music videos. It'd be like, Yahoo.
The Yahoo music videos is a throwback.
Not the
Bro,
J.
That's classic.
on repeat. So I
Yeah.
be Michael Jackson. We switch it up to some Run DMC. We jump into some Linkin Park, and it's just round clock, just so many different instruments, so many different genres. So it went from there. I never really did anything with it. My mom showed me that she started writing a lot of poetry. She was like, "Oh, I was a poet when I was young. I want to show you." I was like, "Okay, cool." She ended up telling me my father wanted to do music. When he was younger, he never got into it. And I was like, "Okay, brush that off." 2 years later, Kesha drops TikTok. And funny enough, the world went hard for that. Look, I'm not gonna lie, because she was a new artist, bro.
Yeah.
Remember,
She popped out.
she was like one of those first
Bro.
the internet type shit. That
Yeah.
TikTok.
You know what's a little crazy? Kesha dropped a song named TikTok.
Well, right.
What'd you say?
Yeah, and now look.
Right, you know where I'm going with
that's
this.
what I'm saying. Look what's running the world.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Ain't that crazy?
So really,
She was ahead of her time.
She was ahead of her
Ahead of her
time.
So I took that song and I was like, yo, you know what? Let me write a little like what do they call them? Like a parody to it.
Okay.
So I stay up all night, I'm writing a parody, hop on the bus, show the whole school. They start passing around laughing. They're like, oh, you can write. I was like, okay, cool. Brush it off. I come to Jersey. Now we're not Florida anymore. No more yellow page fights. And I'm talking with
No more yellow
my
page
boys,
fights.
a real close friend of mine, Joaquin, and he was like, yo,
Phoenix?
Speaking of that Joker movie, I ain't gonna see them.
That shit was whack,
I ain't
bro.
even gonna watch it.
That shit was ass,
Come
bro.
on, come on.
I ain't even gonna watch it.
Josh got tight.
Don't do
He was
that.
like, I
Don't do
liked
that.
it.
You want to go watch a musical?
Oh, it's a music.
It's a musical.
It's a
bro.
fucking musical,
They turned it into
bro.
a musical, and I don't want to spoil it.
It's a
but
musical, bro.
Both of them.
You want to go watch a musical, Josh?
I mean, a musical can be fire.
Shut up.
You're not wrong.
But it can be though.
Nah, I feel you.
Yes, Lady Gaga.
I feel you.
Lady
Spoiler
Gaga.
for everybody.
Not
Gaga.
Joker 2. That's not what anyone was expecting.
Right.
We are going to go back to that though. Continue.
Boom.
Because that's a whole different segment. Continue, please. Please. Before I get pissed about that fucking movie. Waste of my goddamn money.
I started rocking with my boy Joaquin. He keeps telling me in the car, yo, like freestyle some shit. I'm like, all right. I keep trying to freestyle. I'm like, nah, I'm okay. But I'll turn to the side and I'll start writing lyrics. So by that point, I had about like 50, 60 songs written. And he was like, bro, I see you writing all the time. Jump in the booth. Let's do a remix. So I jump in, do a remix with him real quick. And he was like, when I step out the booth, he was like, yo, like I've been writing since I was 10. And my music doesn't compare to that. And you came in off first rip and he was like, you could tell there's some pieces that you need to fix. And he was like, but bro, you have it. So
Off of freestyle.
we do like 4 or 5 more
Overrated.
records. And I showed my brother his homeboy. And he was like, he pulled me by my shirt and he was like, bro, I'm telling you right now, if you do what you're doing with your clothing brand and put that same pressure into the music, he was like, sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Let it marinate for 2 days. And I was like, all right, again, thinking Mama Dukes wasn't anything. You know, she didn't do anything with her poetry. She never let it out to the world. My dad never got to do his music. Let's blend the two and let's take it on further. You know, it was the way I felt when I was 7. I was meant for bigger things. And my mom would be like, you ungrateful little shit.
Honestly, I think that's really meeting your mom. And
Oh, he know Mama Dukes. He know
yeah, meeting your mom so many times at this
Boy, you
point.
family, you family.
And yeah, that's family at this point, bro. I done been in your car. You feel me? That makes so much sense as to why your mom supports you as much and as heavily as she does, bro.
Nah, can we talk about that first?
Nah, for real. We're gonna definitely talk about that because I feel like as a parent, because not to throw your age out there, but how old are you?
Now
So
you good. 26.
you're 26, bro. Not for nothing, bro. I'm 32, bro. I wish that at 20 anything, I had the support of my mother or my family or anything. It's only until it wasn't until I started reaching certain heights in my career that my mother started being like, "Oh,
this is viable.
Yo, this is for real. You're really a music artist. You really do this.
No, I'm
You're
just like-
going places with your music. You're doing things with
That's
your
my
music."
pops. That's my pops. And even still, he'll see crazy shit. He's like, he'll like it and be like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
My boy, bro, you don't see me.
You don't see me-
this money doing all this.
you don't see
shit.
me
I went to London.
traveling?
You go to London. Like, come on, bro.
Like, honestly, bro, when we went to London, because all three of us went to London. Like, when we went to London, bro, that's when my mom was like my mom knew that I was touring and everything, but as you know, I was touring off of a different reason. Yeah, I got the opportunity to perform because I know how to finagle my situations, but it wasn't until I got the situation to go to London with you, and my mom was like, "Oh shit, you traveling?
Like, you're doing it.
Yeah, you're doing it. You're going to different countries off of this shit."
You know the thing I say to that though? I really would love to see, and there's no way you'll ever know, but I love to see the metric of people who could have been some kind of great artists, but because they're from a black or brown country, their parents are like, "You're going to be a doctor. Shut up. I don't want to hear about
You're going to be a doctor. You're going to be a lawyer. You're going to be a police officer, firefighter, whatever the case may be."
Say, I'm so happy for that.
Yeah.
My mom does not understand what I'm doing right now. She doesn't get any of this. But she was like, "You're happy? Do that."
That's what matters.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like, but that's the one thing. Like, although my mom has been like my mom has never once said, "Give this shit up."
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing right there.
She's
That's the
never
most important
said,
thing right there.
"Give this shit up." She's just never like been like, "Yeah, you're doing great." Yeah, like I'm in support of whatever you do because my mom's also like mad Christian.
Oh yeah. So they'll be more tight. You know, they want you to get more things in safer things like that too.
You not picking me up?
No, I think you just hit something or something like that. Talk again.
Check.
There we go.
Hey,
Cool. How much of that did you not catch?
Not much. That's a caught it immediately.
See, this is why you the man. This is why you the fucking man. Give it up.
I'm on it. Yeah.
Give it up for Josh.
Yes, Chef.
Yes, Chef. This is why you have a producer on your ep, bro.
And I'm gonna keep it a
This
buck
is
with
why when you was like, "Yo, let's do this on our own," I'm like, "Fuck no, bro."
Now, that being said, I am telling y'all this now. This is why we guys have a Patreon. Please subscribe to the Patreon.
Absolutely.
Because we need to get Josh a camera so that he can be on camera with us.
High key. We got him a mic, y'all.
We got him a mic,
y'all.
Technically speaking, he got himself a mic.
Technically, Josh is our third co-host.
Yes.
It came out of his page.
Like, he is here. He has a mic. He's just on the board as well.
Yeah. Doing what he needs
He's
to
our
do.
he's our Rem.
He's our Rem. Actually, no. Rem's there, Josh.
Yeah, Rem is there, Josh.
Rem is there.
Talk about it, nigga. But like, when it comes to like parents supporting their kids' dreams, parents, especially
Do a better job.
do it like do a better job. Like, for like lack of better terms, y'all, do a better job supporting y'all kids' dreams, because you never know what can actually pop off from you just being in support of your kids' dreams.
But I will play devil's advocate though, especially coming from an immigrant household. A lot of times I feel you. You got your dreams. I get it. These bills is billing though.
Nobody's saying don't get a job.
Yeah.
Now the issue is a lot of these. Let me ask you. You got a job, right?
I'm a full-time artist, so this is not.
Okay, shut up. You got a job, right?
I got a job, man.
You got a job?
I got a job.
You got a job?
No. Yes.
My man worked for tech support. He worked for tech support.
He said, "Bro, I got felonies.
three?
Mind your business."
Shut up. You got 3. You got a job? You got a job?
I'm about to have another one.
You got a job? You got a job?
Yeah.
You got a job? All right, you not in the conversation. You got money. Shut up.
Now we don't know who he is.
Listen, if you don't know Cloud got secret money. Cloud got
money too.
I'm not gonna put Cloud business out there, but Cloud and I have gotten really close over the last couple months. Like that's my dog. Like, I know some things that Cloud has done in his life. Nothing bad, nothing crazy, but actually it's crazy in the sense of, damn, you really are connected, my nigga. Like, you are in the industry and nobody really knows. Like, Cloud got money because Cloud got connection, and Cloud do a lot of shit for people, in the industry. And I'm not gonna put his business out there, but Cloud got clout. Like, outside of being a music artist,
Yeah, I appreciate you.
being an engineer,
Okay. What else?
I ain't gonna put your business out there. I got you.
Jeez. I'm just the humble.
Shut up.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it. One thing I'm not gonna do, and you can ask Josh. Josh could attest to this. Ron could attest to this. Destiny could attest to this. I'm not gonna allow. If my friends want to be humble, cool, you can be humble. I'm not gonna let you be humble.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I tell y'all,
you can still hear me, right, Josh?
Yep.
I'm not going to let my friends be humble. All my friends do what?
Cool shit.
All my friends do what?
Wait for you to finish.
All my friends do what?
Do cool shit.
All my friends do what?
Cool shit.
Talk your shit.
You feel me?
What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
we don't do that. We don't do that humble. Oh, yeah, I mean, it is. Oh, word, you're not going to say it? I will say it for you.
I will say it for you. But because of, legalities, I won't put Cloud's business out there.
Right,
but Cloud got clout in the industry as an engineer, and he do what he got to do as a full-time artist. So you got money. But for the people who are not Cloud, Cloud Ray, get a fucking job.
Bro, I'm not going to hold you. Sain,
like,
how long? Once again, we say it all the time. Me and Sain want to do a podcast even before NYC Echo.
Literally.
We've wanted to do a podcast forever. But both of us, once again, coming from an immigrant household, I gotta help with these bills. I gotta take in something.
Hey.
I gotta at least be able to
Stop putting the effort into the parlays. Start putting those effort into job applications.
Absolutely.
That's a bar.
Absolutely. That's a bar.
That's a bar.
Get a job.
Shut up
Sometimes,
and enjoy the sports. God damn it.
like, not for nothing, it is okay to have a regular job as an artist. There's nothing wrong with that. Get a regular job. Guess what? The talent is not going to decrease if you get a job. Only your bag will increase.
Yeah.
The bag funds the dream.
Because the thing
if
is,
you don't have the bag to fund the dream will fall flat.
That's
like
bro. And everybody who says it, everybody who's looked at our podcast so far has said the same thing. Yo, the quality is fire.
How you think we're able to afford the quality? Because we have jobs.
I want to be clear. He's my bro. Josh ain't cheap.
Josh ain't cheap. And not for nothing, Josh ain't cheap, and we get the friend discount.
Yes, Jeff.
Son, I'm going to keep it 1,000, 100,000. Josh doesn't really notice we're going to put some business out in the street today. Me and Sammy on the phone like, yo, you got it this week? I'm going to keep it 1,000.
Keep it 1,000, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro hit me said, yo, bro, I know we supposed to be shooting this extra episode, but I don't got it. I said, all right, bro, I got you, bro.
Yeah, I definitely called Sain this week. Was like, once again, boiler, heater.
Yup. He's like,
life
bro,
is life.
Guys, I don't got it. All right, bro, I'll put the extra breach down, bro.
Yeah.
You got it next week? All right, I got it next week. All right,
what I'm saying?
Like, I wouldn't be able to do that
if I didn't have
a job. And not for nothing, no shade, I wouldn't be able to have the job that I currently have if I didn't step away from the tours. I said this before. If I didn't step away from the tours to take care of myself and take care of my own finances, I wouldn't be able to do the things that I've been able to do. I could put the money towards the pod. I could put the money towards the marketing. I could put the money towards my engineer. I could pay my engineer. Josh is my brother. Josh has been producing and engineering for me since 2015.
Talk to him.
Like, I've been locked in with this man.
Shout out to Alligator. I swear to everything. That's my favorite. That's my shit.
She a real. What was it called? How does she a bad rotator? I forgot the rest of it.
I forgot that shit. I don't even like it.
Honestly, I might be the only person.
Damn.
Sain, I'm telling you, like a third, because Alligator's on your Spotify.
Yeah.
I am a third of your listeners. I'm telling you, I remember one time, no exaggeration, God strike me down if I'm lying. I sat there and I listened to Alligator all day.
I'm just picturing like
Yo, shit.
Strike me now if I'm like,
yeah. But no, like no bullshit, son. Like I was at work. This is when I was working for the high school in Far Rock. And I had on my headphones and I listened to Alligator all day. When I tell you that is my shit, which is love crazy. That song. I personally think that's y'all best song.
We look back on that song, facts. I wish the camera could have caught that. We look back on that song and we be like,
The only other song, to me, in my opinion, the only other song that I think might be better is Cart Music.
Cart Season.
Wow. Cart Season.
And Cart Season not even on Spotify. It's only on YouTube.
yeah.
It was on Spotify. That explains
It was on Spotify.
SoundCloud?
And SoundCloud. But it's not on Spotify.
I know I have it because I ripped it off of SoundCloud.
Wow.
Word?
Oh, word?
You know what? Hold on.
Watch out about the shit real quick. Watch out about the shit real quick. Cart Season is when I go live on Twitch
Okay.
it says OG Win. And that is the song that plays before I go live.
Wow.
So on every stream that I have, it says like shout out to my brother's OG Win or
got it.
something to that effect.
He saved himself.
He saved himself. I like that save.
Yeah.
I like that save.
Yeah.
I like that save.
Yeah.
It's a run. It's a run. It's a run.